Namaste and welcome to Dragonfly Khukuri Knives. In this video I'm really excited to share with you a new prototype kukri that's part of our Hanshee series, and this is going to be for next year's or early next year of 2021, and hopefully I'll have it on there before the end of this year for you to order. This is a kukri that comes from the shop of Raju Borelli, and when I say comes from the shop, I mean he had this beautiful Hanshee style antique blade. It was just the blade without a handle, sitting in his shop, and he took some pictures of it and shared it with me. And I know Raju, when he is sharing something like that, he's sitting there going, "Come on, let's do this, let's build this." So of course, when I looked at it, I'm fell in love with it immediately and said, "Okay, Raju, let's build this." And so he went to the anvil and came up with his interpretation of this particular kukri that he showed a picture of. It is absolutely beautiful. It's Hanshee style. It is built in the traditional way in that it has a half tang with a wood handle. It has a very unique and beautiful cowdy. Let me introduce to you our new addition to our Hanshee line called the Amrutha Hanshee, which translates in English, the Nectar Hanshee. Here she is. Very, very, very beautiful and very slender. This is a trail-friendly, very functional kukri. You could take this and you could baton with it. You can build a shelter with it. You can do anything that a full-size kukri can do. And when I start giving the dimensions, you'll know that this is not a really small knife. This is actually a very good size kukri to be carrying around. Yet it's not too heavy, and it's a very user-friendly kukri. What I usually refer to as a trail-friendly kukri. But let me show you this very beautiful and unique cowdy. And if I can, I'm going to bring it in, and hopefully you'll be able to see it. Got my thumb behind it, but I'm going to put this paper behind it so that hopefully it stands out even more. It is really, really beautiful. It looks a bit like a leaf. Now, I've seen this style of cowdy before in some of the images that you will find on the internet of the old cowdies of antiquity. But I had not seen it actually on a kukri. So when Raju showed me the kukri blade that he had in his shop that had it, it right away just resonated with me, and we had to do it. And here it is. And this is it's very beautiful, very unique, but it is a really wonderful and elegant looking Hanshee style kukri that's trail friendly. Now I'll give you the dimensions on it, but before I do, let's do the balance test that I always like to do with my kukris to show that this one is indeed a well balanced kukri, where the balance point is where it needs to be. Now it likes to slide on this tip, so I'm going to try to get it to where it will stay and dance a little bit for us. And while it's balancing there, I'll give you the dimensions. So this has a 12-inch blade, which is 30.48 centimeters. It overall is 17 inches, which is 43.18 centimeters. So as you can tell by just the size itself, it's larger than some of the BSIs today, the British Standard issues that are issued. The handle size from bolster to the pommel is 5 inches, which translates to 12.7 centimeters. But the grip area is 4 inches and a quarter. So that's 10.795 centimeters. The belly depth of the blade itself is 1 3/4 of an inch, and that translates to 4.445 centimeters. The thickness of the blade at the bolster distal tapers to the bevel of the edge goes from 7.17 millimeters down to a 3.29 millimeters. So it has a good distal taper. It's not just one big thick piece of steel. The overall weight on this is, in its scabbard and the system altogether, is 768 grams, which comes out to 1 pound 11 ounces. The kukri itself is only 463 grams, which comes out to just about a pound. Now, as all of the kukris that we offer on our website, if you see it's in the traditional style like this, and it has a half stick tang, but you're not comfortable with that. You'll want to order this with a full stick tang. Maybe you want to still keep it in the traditional way and have that traditional look with the exposed wood pommel. We can do the stick tang with the keeper on it. We can also adjust the size and length of the handle to suit anyone's hands. All we need is you to measure the width of your hand, provide that for us, and we will build your kukri to fit your hand. Also, what we can do is we can include a full stick tang with the butt plate and keeper. Or, and I'm very seriously considering on this particular one, because it is a very beautiful and elegant and relevant small Hanshee style, we'll probably do a panwell style of this one as well. And you'll have an excellent survival kukri. Something you could take out in the wilderness for a long period of time, and if the handle should fail, you still have a full tang that you could wrap cordage around or whatever and survive with. It still would function fully as a survival tool. So this is our beautiful new addition. It's going to be soon added to the website, and it is called the Amrutha Hanshee, or also known as the Nectar Hanshee. It comes with the scabbard, which can be removed from the frog, so you can set it aside when you're sitting down. It has the traditional Paducah button, so it's a very traditional scabbard. It comes with a fully functional carta, and this is one point that I really want to stress, that we at Dragonfly Khukuri Knives is made a very big point about this. If you're going to have a carta, and you're going to have a chakmak, and you're including those in your system of a traditional kukri, then let's keep that tradition pure and true. In the tradition, in the old days, this was a very relevant tool that they carried and used on an everyday basis. It was part of their kit, part of their system. So we're bringing it back where we're making a large EDC style carta. This one has a 4-inch blade with a 3-inch handle. So overall, we're talking about a 7-inch knife here with a Scandi grind. It is hardened steel that will keep a very sharp edge. So this is an actual knife that you can use. You could use it for filleting a fish. You could skin with it. You can definitely do some bushcraft tasks, making feather sticks, push cuts. It is a fully 100% functional EDC style carta that fits in your system here, part of your kit. Along with that is a full steel chakmak that is textured on both sides. One has more of a file, the other one has a very textured side. That texture part, you can actually start using it for creating fuzz or for your fire prep. You can also, on the file side, you could take out any rolled edges that you have on your blade. This one has a little bit more rounded, so we're going to make it a little bit more 90-degree spine on it, so you could throw sparks with a ferro rod. Very accentuated point, so if you didn't have a ferro rod and you needed to create your own friction fire, you could start your bow drivet with it. So 100% tools in your kit here with this beautiful Nectar Hanshee, the Amrutha Hanshee, that you will find soon on our website. If you have any questions or comments about this or any of the kukris that you see, please feel free to leave me a message. Please like and subscribe on my YouTube channel, and you can leave those messages there. Or you can also message me at my Facebook page at Blue Dragonfly Training Post. I love reading your messages and your comments. And I try to get back to you as quickly as possible with any answers. Thank you very much for watching. The Amrutha Hanshee, the Nectar Hanshee. Look for it on our webpage. It's soon to be added at dragonflykhukuri.com. God bless. Namaste. Thank you. Stay healthy and well.